My name is Rob Daniels. I'm a signalman for Network Rail on the Settle to Carlisle line. I've worked on the Settle to Carlisle line for about 11, 12 years. I'm also a volunteer. I run the MC in Bolton Abbey Railway. I'm involved with the running of that preserve railway. So it is a labour of love. It's a busman's holiday when I'm off work. Today's exhibition is to roughly commemorate the closure of the Little North Western line. It's a collection that gives a broad idea of what railways were about and the part they played in society, and centred generally on the Morecambe area, and to give a brief history, Morecambe's railway history. The Little North Western Railway ran from Morecambe Promenade through to Wennington and then through to the north end of Skipton, and it was a bit of a clueless railway. It was quite a comedic story behind the people who built the line, and then they fell prey to the capitalists of the time, that being the Midland Railway, and I always found it an interesting story. It all started to fall apart on the 1st of January 1966 when passenger services ended. I wanted to commemorate that. There are a number of items from the line, but where I haven't been able to get items, I've got items that are representative of things at the time, like for instance locomotive number plates. It's a needle in a haystack trying to find a number plate from an engine that actually ran on the line, so I found equivalent classmates basically, and just try to tell a story and keep it as broad as possible, not just have a load of bits of engines and whatnot, but have things like pencils and cash bags and whatnot to tell the greater story of how the railway worked and the part it played in society. I've been collecting for all my life, basically. I grew up on music and railways. I never did the train spotting thing. I was always very serious and studied railways seriously in railway history. So basically, some of these items I've had for much of my life, and I'll have for the rest of my life. It means a tremendous amount to me. There were things that were passed on to my family, and there were things that I looked out for myself, and also things that I managed to acquire, because eventually I became a career railwayman after graduating from Cardiff University. I fell in love with the idea of working old signal boxes, and fortunately there was still opportunity to do that on Network Rail, though the opportunity was fast running out because they're closing signal boxes. They have been doing for many years now. I managed to secure the lever frame from Bear Lane. That's now in store at Skipton. That was very much a last minute thing. I decided, go on, why not send off a few emails, and at the 11th hour I secured the innards of Bear Lane, the furniture and whatnot. And so it is an old technology, and it's an old technology that I earn my crust from. It's an honour to go to work and be following in the footsteps of the people you really respected, and to be doing the job that they did, which in its time was very mundane. I'm a busy musician as well, so when time allows, I will get over to the Heritage Centre and answer questions when possible, every other week or something like that.